Happy Monday. Thanks for clicking to WYTV.com. I'm meteorologist Ryan Halicki. Get ready for a stormy week ahead. We have a lot of heat building into the region. Very high dew points setting up for us, and that's going to put a lot of instability in the atmosphere. Rounds of downpours and thunderstorms likely to take place over the next several days. As we look at the dew points right now, you could see on your Monday evening that tropical air dew points in the 70s around the region. We're going to have that in place much of the week ahead, combined with high temperatures in the upper 80s to around 90. So as we walk through that feels like temperature, the heat index going into Tuesday, the daylight hours, as those temperatures come up, those heat indices start jumping. That feels like temperature likely to approach mid 90s during the afternoon. So got to make sure you're taking those heat precautions. Make sure you're staying hydrated. It's very difficult for the body to cool itself down with such high moisture levels in the atmosphere and the high temperatures in place. Also, make sure pets have plenty of fresh water and shade. Bring them into the air conditioning if you can, and watch the pets' paws if you're taking them for walks on the pavement. So walking through your Monday evening, I do expect around us some showers around, chance for some rumbles of thunder here too. And then getting into the morning, we'll be watching for another round of some downpours and thunderstorms trying to develop during Tuesday's morning commute. So we have a chance to start our day with some wet weather and a lot of clouds around too. Now by late morning and early afternoon, paying very close attention to the cloud coverage here. As that starts to thin out, those temperatures will jump fast. Now, I do think we'll see a few more holes than the model's showing here, but notice as we start seeing the clouds breaking a bit more, those temperatures jump to the upper 80s. That puts more juice back in the atmosphere to get additional storms to try and fire. And the data this evening showing another round coming through into the afternoon and evening. So a lot of that will be dependent on that sunshine. If we can get that sun in, that increases our likelihood of getting these storms to fire. But the second round especially has the chance to produce some stronger storms capable of severe wind gusts across the area. We'll be watching that closely. And then as we get into Tuesday evening, watching for a little bit of a break. Now, even though there's not much rain showing up here through the overnight, I can't rule out a couple of isolated showers or storms around. And again, we'll be watching for more rain trying to fire up into the early part of our Wednesday. So Wednesday will be another day with rounds of downpours and storms. We're looking at some of those through the morning into the afternoon. Potential there again for a few of those to be a little strong, and the high temperatures staying toasty. I expect to see these a few degrees higher as we go back toward the upper 80s for our Wednesday, and still could be a few showers lingering into Wednesday evening. Now, Thursday and Friday also looking rather unsettled for us. The pattern will start to break down Friday night into Saturday, but the next few days we're going to see those elevated risk for storms and also the risk for some to be a little strong. This is the severe outlook for your Tuesday. Notice the yellow shade, that's the level 2 of 5 or slight risk for scattered strong to severe storms just nosing into our area. Elsewhere we have that lowest threat category, but the primary risk with storms on our Tuesday will be those capable of producing severe wind gusts. I'm also concerned about flooding, especially as we get into the latter part of the week. We're going to have abundant moisture in place, rounds of storms. This is the severe outlook Wednesday. Also got to keep an eye out again for some strong storms, especially those capable of producing severe wind gusts. But the heavy downpour threat is elevated with such high moisture content in the region, and that stays with us all week long. So as we head further into the week, we get more of these rounds of downpours. That risk for localized flash flooding will start to ramp up a little bit later this week. Heat and humidity stay high on the list too, and that chance there for some gusty storms. So we'll see a round of scattered rain and storms around during your Monday evening. That chance continues overnight with a low of about 70. It's a humid night, a humid start to your day. Again, looking for scattered downpours or some thunderstorms during the morning. Another round tries to develop in the afternoon as we get a little bit of sun, which takes our temperature back to the upper 80s to near 90 degrees. It'll feel even warmer though when you factor in the humidity. Most of these days here through the work week are going to feel like they're in anywhere from lower to mid 90s at times, may be able to approach upper 90s for those heat index readings. So it's a stormy week. Now again, it's not going to rain from start to finish every day, but we'll see several rounds at times and the risk elevated all week long. By Friday night, a cold front comes through the area that's going to come with showers and storms, but as we go through the overnight, we'll start seeing our rain threat coming down and the temperatures also coming down. Feeling much different by the weekend as we drop to 70s for highs. We'll get a chance to dry out a little bit. We'll look for skies to become mostly sunny Saturday, looking for a lot of Sunday sunshine, and then we start heading back in the other direction next Monday.